The philosopher Seneca once said, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." The one who puts the finishing touches on their life each day is never short of time. This ancient wisdom isn't just about productivity. It's about a profound sense of peace. Let's explore this through the story of a Roman senator named Lucius. Lucius stood in the peristyle of his villa, watching the long shadows of the cypress trees stretch across the mosaic floor. In a city governed by the chaotic whims of emperors and the fickleness of the gods, Lucius possessed a tranquility that unnerved his fellow senators. While others frantically scrambled to secure favors for the future or hoarded gold for a retirement they might never see, Lucius moved with the calm of a man who had already arrived. It had not always been so. Years ago, Lucius was a man of tomorrow. He was the kind of person who would leave the grain audits half-finished, promising himself he'd complete them after the games. He would let quarrels with his brother fester, telling himself there would be plenty of time to make amends after the harvest. He lived in a state of perpetual debt, not of money, but of spirit. He carried a deep-seated fear of the ferryman of the underworld because he knew his soul was heavy with unfinished business. But everything changed when he adopted a new philosophy, one whispered in the Stoas of Rome and written on scrolls he kept close to his heart. The philosophy was simple, yet revolutionary. Treat each day as a complete life. It wasn't about cramming more into his day. It was about bringing a sense of completeness to each action, each interaction, each moment. Imagine this scene. The sun is touching the hills, casting the city in a blood-orange glow. Lucius sits at his heavy wooden desk, the smell of olive oil from the lamp filling the air. Before him lie the wax tablets recording the Astades accounts. His eyes are heavy. The lure of the warm baths and a cup of fine Falernian wine is strong. The old Lucius, the man of tomorrow, would have set the stylus down, leaving the final tally for another day. But the new Lucius asks himself a powerful question. If Pluto, the god of the underworld, comes for me tonight, shall I leave my house in disorder? He picks up the stylus. He doesn't rush, nor does he despair. He works with intention. He verifies the shipments of grain. He calculates the wages for the laborers. He scrapes the wax smooth on completed tasks. He balances the books, quite literally, ensuring that if another hand had to take them up tomorrow, they would find clarity, not confusion. The day's work is finished. Yet, Lucius understands that the ledger of life requires more than mathematics. As he seals the tablets, a shadow passes over his mind. He remembers speaking sharply to his steward, Cassius, regarding a broken amphora earlier that morning. It was a minor thing, a master's prerogative, but it sat ill with him. Postpone nothing, the philosophy demanded. So, Lucius rises and walks to the servants' quarters. He finds Cassius mending a tunic by the dim light of a lamp. Lucius doesn't offer a grand, theatrical apology. He simply places a hand on the man's shoulder. "Cassius," he says, "my anger earlier was excessive. The heat of the day took my tongue. Let there be no ill will between us this night." The steward, surprised but grateful, simply nods. The debt is paid. The emotional books are balanced. Lucius returns to his atrium. The house is quiet, save for the gentle bubbling of a small fountain. He washes his hands in a bronze basin, scrubbing away the ink and the dust of the day. He has no loose ends. He has done his duty to his estate, his people, and most importantly, to his conscience. He lays down on his couch, staring up at the painted ceiling, and feels a profound sense of completion. He is not short of time, because he doesn't need the dawn to finish what he was born to do. If the sun rises again, it will be a gift, a bonus to be enjoyed. If it does not, he is ready. He closes his eyes, a free man in a world of slaves to the future. This story teaches us that living fully isn't about the grand gestures we plan for someday. It's about balancing our books financially, professionally, and emotionally every single day. It's about making that apology, finishing that task, and expressing that gratitude right now. Because when we live each day as if it were a complete life, we are never short of time. If this story connected with you, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.